For viruses to cause any pathology, first, they must be able to enter human cells. Without entering cells, viruses are unable to even survive, let alone cause any damage. Now, for them to enter cells, they need to first find the right entry point, or gate, if you like. Now, there are multiple explanations as to why children are less likely to suffer from COVID-19 infection. First is that coronavirus enters cells by first attaching themselves onto an enzyme called angiotensin converting enzyme 2, or ACE2 for short. ACE2 is present on the surface of human cells. The exact attachment is between the massive spike proteins shown on red, called S1, that is on the surface of coronavirus, and the ACE2. Once the virus is attached, it fuses with the plasma membrane of cells and gets released into the cells. Now, because children are developing, they have lower amounts of ACE2 compared to adults. This means that it is less likely for coronavirus to enter cells. Furthermore, ACE2 in children have lower affinity to bind to coronavirus's spike protein, further reducing the chance of entry. Additionally, ACE2 is present in the heart too, and this can explain why there is direct viral injury to the heart as well, for a disease that is mostly lung-related. Second is the differences in their mouth, nose, lungs, and gastrointestinal microbiota. Children are more heavily colonized with viruses and bacteria than adults, especially in their nose, where microbiota interactions and competitions can limit the growth of coronavirus. This is because children don't care about their personal hygiene compared to adults. Third explanation is melatonin. Melatonin is a sleep hormone. Infants and children have higher levels of melatonin compared to adults. Melatonin strengthens the immune system. However, recently it was found that melatonin can inhibit one of coronavirus's protein called major protease, which is an enzyme. Coronavirus uses this enzyme to make 1,000 copies of itself. Overall, the study found that melatonin has inhibitory effect on this enzyme. Fourth is that children are less likely to suffer from other comorbidities, such as diabetes, cancer, cardiovascular diseases, asthma, and immunodeficiencies compared to adults, as having existing illnesses in addition to COVID makes the body less able to fight an infection. Fifth one is that children have less contacts with others. They do not go shopping or working often and travel less, all of which reduce viral transmission.